Shalom. I want to give all the praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace and mercy to the house of David the elect, those men that are doing this work in sincerity and truth, and the 1/3 of the believers. To you all, I say shalom and greetings. Lord willing, this lesson is edifying through the Spirit. All right, this is going to be a pretty quick one, but something happened recently that made me think of doing this lesson. I just wanted to get a couple quick scriptures on alms, man, because I noticed that we're living in a generation where people tell you everything that they do for other people. All right. And I'm starting to see that on different levels. You know, I've seen it online. I've seen it in person. I've seen it in music videos. You know, that's the norm now of telling everybody what you do for the next person. But biblically, that's not okay. All right. So I'm just going to read this and then I might get something from the Apocrypha if the Spirit allows. But this is Matthew 6:1. Take heed that ye do not your alms before men to be seen of them. Otherwise, ye have no reward of your Father which is in heaven. All right. So this doesn't mean that you can't give alms to men, but you know, like how what Drake did on God's Plan, so that all the world can see the alms that he did. He was doing that to be seen of men. So let's get real quick. Let's get this word alms. Okay. Let's see what they say. Elemosina.
Strong's G 1654. Eleemasune.
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 Eleemasune. Okay. It means mercy, pity, exhibited in giving alms, charity, the benefaction itself, a donation to the poor. All right. Or even says down here, deeds. Right. So when it says when you have somebody who's a benefactor, right? Excuse me. That's somebody who gives money to other people who need it. Right. So when you're giving alms, you're a benefactor to the poor. So it doesn't always mean that somebody has to be poor, like literally poor either. We know that the poor, first off, is the elect of Israel, but somebody does not have to be literally poor to receive alms. Okay. You can be somebody who you could be doing a good deed for, somebody you can be helping out in the time of adversity for them. You know, so alms come in different forms, but you don't have to show everybody or tell everybody that you're doing it, or even tell anybody at all. You don't have to tell anybody. Do your alms and keep it pushing. You know, verse 2, it says, therefore, when thou doest thine alms, do not sound a trumpet before thee, as the hypocrites do in the synagogues and in the streets, that they may have glory of men. Verily I say unto you, they have their reward. That's what these people do. They come out, they have like during wintertime, they always had them damn Santa things so you can give as much money as you can. These people have big events. Oh, we're giving money to this charity or to that charity, and they're gonna make it a ribbon cutting ceremony, ribbon cutting events, you know, and they're gonna make it a whole little thing, whole little shindig where they can get more money and more things for their organization. All right, it says, but when thou doest alms, let not thine hand know what thy right hand doeth, that thine alms may be in secret, and thy Father which seeth in secret himself shall reward thee openly. You see that? So in order to receive a reward, a just reward for your alms, you keep your mouth shut, man. You don't go and tell everybody. Now, it's one thing if another man happen to see you and he give you praise for your reward, for your alms, and ultimately that's of the Lord. Okay, let me go. Actually, let me think if I can relay this real quick. Okay, this is Acts 3:2. And a certain man lame from his mother womb was carried, and whom they laid daily at the gate of the temple, which is called Beautiful, to ask alms of them that entered into the temple. Who, seeing Peter and John about to go into the temple, asked an alms, and Peter, fastening his eyes upon him with John, said, look on us. And he gave heed unto them, expecting to receive something of them. Then Peter said, silver and gold have I none, but such as I have I give thee. In the name of Yahushua Mashiach of Nazareth, rise up and walk. And he took him by the right hand and lifted him up, and immediately his feet and ankle bones received strength. Hey, call Allah Yahweh Shem Yahshua. This is beautiful, man. You know, and it said he was at the gate. Beautiful. That's beautiful. The greatest alms this man was given, he said, silver and gold have I none. You know? It says, and he leaping up stood and walked and entered with them into the temple, walking and leaping and praising Yahweh. And all the people saw him walking and praising Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. And they knew it was which he sat for alms at the beautiful gate of the temple, and they were filled with wonder and amazement at that which had happened unto them. You see that? So Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai is ultimately that power that he gave to the apostles to do that. All right, that was an alms, one of the greatest alms he could ever receive. Right, so it doesn't always have to be money. Okay, and it says, and as the lame man which was healed held Peter and John, all the people ran together unto them in the porch that is called Solomon's, greatly wondering. And then Peter saw it, he answered unto the people, ye men of Israel, which lets you know that they're Israelites, all right, why marvel ye at this, or why look ye so earnestly on us, as though by our own power or holiness we had made this man to walk? You see, so they're like, why are y'all so ecstatic about this? Like, why y'all looking at us like we did this? All right, Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai is the one who did this. The same man who y'all persecuted. You know, the power that came from them is how we were able to do this thing, man. And they didn't do that for praise of men. They did it to let this man have this man walk again and to give glory as a testimony to Yahweh Shai. You know, let me get the Apocrypha real quick. I had looked something up recently. And here, see that? Tobit 4:10. Because that alms do deliver from death and suffereth not to come into darkness. All right, so alms deliver you from death. And the scriptures say charity cover a multitude of sins. That's another reason why we give alms, man. You know, there's a scripture in here that says, Tobit 4:7. Give alms of thy substance, and when thou givest alms, let not thine eye be envious, neither turn thy face from any poor, and the face of the Most High shall not be turned away from thee. So when you see somebody and the spirit hops on you to give money or alms to it, do it. Because if you turn your eye from him and the spirit was on you to do it, hey, the Lord might turn his face away from you, man. So you gotta be, it's good to give alms, man. Especially if you have it. But the scriptures say, if you got little, give alms according to that little, man. All right, for Tobit 4:11, for alms is a good gift unto all that give it into the sight of the Most High. You see that? They give it in the sight of the Most High, not in the sight of men. It isn't about if men actually saw you. If they did, okay, so be it. But you didn't do it for them. You did it for that part, the other party, and Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. All right. It says, Tobit 12:9, for alms doeth deliver from death, and shall purge away all sin. Those that exercise alms and righteousness shall be filled with life, man. You know, this is an important thing that's happening, and that needs to be known to the nation of Israel. This need to be taught to the world, because these people out here are wicked, man, and they give alms just to be received of men. They received their reward. They got their consolation. All right? Sirach 7:10. Be not faint-hearted when thou makest thy prayer, and neglect not to give alms. All right? Sirach 12:3. There can no good come to him that is always occupied in evil, nor to him that giveth no alms, man. Hey, so don't be up here just trying to hold up your hand and keep all your money, because at the end of the day, the scriptures say silver and gold can't deliver you in a day of wrath, no way, man. So ain't no point of. That's what it say. That scripture down there, it spoke on that, actually. It is better to give alms than to store up gold, or something to that effect. Okay, let me see. Salakia. You know, and see, this is the importance of giving alms. That's right. Tobit 12:8. Prayer is good with fasting, and alms with righteousness. You see that? Alms and righteousness, man. A little with righteousness is better than much with unrighteousness. It is better to give alms than to lay up gold. You see that? So it's better to give your money out than to just store it up. And that's what Esau got. They showed you on that little video. Esau just got tombs, warehouses full of gold, man. Not giving it out to nobody. That's why I say the wicked are the people that's ruling the earth, right? And a little with righteousness is better than much with unrighteousness. So it's better that you give $1 to a homeless man on the streets rather than somebody just gave out 20 stacks to somebody on TV. You see what I'm saying? So that's more that's on a higher level in the eyes of Yahweh Shem Yahshai. That's how you get filled with life, man. So don't hold that hand back. Be open to give, and it's ultimately giving to brothers too. Looking out for brothers when brothers need it. I ain't just talking about money. Like I said, alms come in different forms, man. It says good deeds as well. You know, like a couple days ago, I had to put my car in the shop. And, you know, I'm saying this, I can talk about other brothers' alms because that's a good deed of them. They didn't go around bragging about what they did for me. But, you know, one brother, the brother Gabar was like, hey, bro, whatever you need, let me know. I'll come and scoop you, you know what I'm saying? But I went to fellowship. The brother Kodash came and picked me up. The brother Gabar took me home. Brothers were taking turns. And those are in alms, man. Those are alms. You know, looking out for each other, providing for each other in a time of need. It ain't always money, man. So, hey, Lord, willing, this lesson was edifying. I want to give all the praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rachakodash, double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. Peace and mercy to the house of David the elect. Until next time, Shalom.